Good afternoon. Today is April 3rd. It is a Friday and we are headed into the weekend. I've got a lot of information to cover. I'm going to try to keep the video around 4 minutes. Please watch for the entirety because the information today is important since we're not giving you the information daily. This is a bi-weekly meeting now. So first of all, holidays will take place as scheduled. So next Friday is a holiday. It is a 4-day week. Enjoy that. Our staff will treat Thursday as if it's Friday, so that will be their day that they're entering in their grades. Tomorrow morning, you should be able to check, middle school and elementary should be able to check their parent portal and see if their students have a numerical grade. If not, they'll have an I. That I, don't panic, just means that they've got some things that they've got to catch up on. High school's pushing out the Play-Doh information as well. Speaking of grades, we did push out a grading policy this week of how we will grade during this season. And so first and foremost, please know that all work has to be completed, right? That's just a stance that we have to take and be consistent with. However, we also realize that there's no way for this to be an equitable process. Every household now has a different situation that's inside of it, and there's no way for us to level that playing field. So giving a numerical grade, even in high school, just doesn't make logical sense. And that's why we moved to a pass-fail. It is not to try to get kids to repeat the grade level, but at the same time, the work has to be completed. So students that fail to complete the work by the time that this is over with will have an extended period of time to do so, but at some point in time, that work has to be completed. Even if you're changing schools, you still have to complete the work with us for us to be able to promote you to that next grade level or to give you credit in your classes. High school seniors, please pay attention to that. You're not going to graduate unless you're completing the work. That is not to be negative. It's just, I want to be clear. You have to complete the work that we're working on. Part of that work that we're working on is our inquiry. Some really amazing things going on with that already. We've got a blog that's already up and going by one of our students. I'm going to share that in our email today. I already posted it on Facebook. Check that out. It's a really great way to share those experiences. And next week's all about that creation piece. You get to spend time as a student creating how you're going to tell this story or how you're going to share the events that are taking place in the world right now or what you would do to solve some of the things that are taking place. You're going to be able to do that this next week. And so your facilitators will be there to guide you and support you and help you out. But it's all going to be about what it is that you're creating. The following week will be about how we share that information and then where we reflect on it and what we do with that. We know that there's been some concerns with Zoom meetings across the world where people have been bouncing in and dropping in and harassing people. And so we take that very seriously. One of the things that we do is we don't post that out on Facebook. We don't put that out in public that we're having a meeting. And that helps keep our kids safe. Understand that some of you are going to say, well, that's not enough. But at the same time, we don't want to live in a fear that doesn't allow for us to still connect. And we don't want to turn around and say, hey, that person's going to control what we do. You as a parent can make your choice for the kid not to participate in that Zoom meeting, and that's 100% up to you. And we'll figure out a way to communicate with your family. But please know that we are taking those things seriously and we are taking steps. I'm sending out a quick survey today. Please take a second. Fill that out. It'll let us know which direction we need to head. Planned on having a talent show on April 17th. Of course, we're in this situation that we're in. Please take a minute. If you planned on being in that talent show, take a minute, videotape your talent, and send that into us. Title that email AFIA Talent Show, and send that to me. And we'll get all those videos in, and then we'll decide how we want to move forward with that piece. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to thank everybody that took a second and filled out a review for us on Facebook or another website. It is our application season. We do have next year to be concerned about, and this has kind of flipped that upside down as well. So either fill out a review for us or invite a friend, but let's go ahead and make sure that we're strong and ready to move into next year as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Appreciate everything that you're doing. Don't forget, next Friday, you get the day off.